Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If at any point it looks like I'm naked, I'm not naked. Today is my bronzer collection, and when I thought about filming this, I was like, oh wow, I don't really have that many bronzers. And then I actually started looking and I have a decent amount, like a decent enough amount. So I figured, why? Oh, wow. I should contour my collarbone so I just go around like this. Okay, just kidding. That was not cute. So I have a decent amount now. Not a lot, but like enough. But I did decide to include any contour kits that I use as well, just because I feel like it's kind of in the same house, you know, it's like dark, it's like cutting those cheeks. So instead of showing you my drawer, 'cause, it's tricky, I decided to pull out all of my bronzers so you could see them. So if you want to see what bronzers I have and like little mini reviews and also some contour kits that I have as well and little mini reviews about that, then make sure you keep watching. Okay, the first one that I have is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, and it is just this little deluxe sample size kind of thing. And while I kind of like this bronzer, I think I need to use it more when I'm, you know, it's summertime and I have some color to my skin. I don't really like that bronzer when I am at my palest. I think it looks really orange on me. But they just, not recently, but sometime last year, like Hoola bronzer, this is like a lot of people's holy grail type of bronzer. But they came out with a light version too for those that are more fair to light skin tone. So I think that I would like that if I, you know, were to purchase this again or like purchase the light version. I would definitely like that during the winter time. The next one that I have is from Tarte, and it is their Park Ave Princess. It's actually a waterproof bronzer. Now this is something that I got in an Ipsy, and this is a really deluxe sample size, and I like this bronzer. It is the only bronzer that I like that has a sheen to it. However, if I put too much of this bronzer on, it does tend to look a little too warm and orangey on my skin. I have not used it when I have a good amount of color to my skin like I do now, so I definitely need to use that like during this summertime to see kind of if it's like the same with the Hoola Benefit bronzer. So I have two bronzers from Physicians Formula. It is their Butter Bronzer, and I love these. I love them a lot because of the way that they smell. Like, that is one of the really big reasons. But also they are a great bronzer. So I have bronzer, which is right here, and then light bronzer, which is this one right here. So a little backstory on these. The light bronzer I bought off of Amazon because I was making an order and they have some makeup on there. I didn't really realize that there were different colors, so I just picked one and went with it because I never heard people talk about different shades. And then I found out that was actually kind of something like new-ish that they had just started doing. I just didn't have knowledge to it. But this one I have to use when I am at my very, very, very palest. This bronzer, the light bronzer, is extremely light. Like, I think, honestly, even when I'm at my lightest, I still think it's a little too light for me. I think that this might look best on just fair skin tones. And then the regular bronzer, it does work really well when I'm at my lightest. I do feel that it's just maybe not the perfect one as compared to like the last bronzer that I have that I'm going to talk about. However, butter bronzers are very buildable, and that's really nice. It builds really well on top of each other, and it like each layer does and it looks really good. Therefore, I mean, you can really build it up to get the desired color that you want. and that's what people really like, and I think that this is a very fair price. When they say butter, like, they feel like freaking butter. They feel so delicious, and I just love those. So my absolute favorite is the next one that I'm going to talk about, and I just recently talked about it in my April favorites video, and it is the ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Rich Amber. So I'm not going to go too much into this. It does look very, very dark, and you would think, how the heck is that going to look good on you, Danielle? But it does. It really does. It's what I have on my face right now, and this is just my all-time favorite bronzer that I've ever used. I absolutely love this bronzer. It's, if you want to know more about it, definitely go watch my April favorites video. I'll tag it right here. So now on to the contour kits that I do have. So I have 3 that I'm just going to talk about really, really quick. This is my Tarte Don't Be Afraid to Dazzle contour kit. So unfortunately, this was a limited edition. Oh, it smells like candy. So I really don't talk about it too much because I don't know if you guys can get it. I really don't think it's on their website anymore, which is really unfortunate, but I do like this contour when I'm at my lightest, and it does a great job contouring my cheeks. Next is this IBY Highlight and Contour Palette. Now, I like this one, but it's not my absolute favorite that I have. I tend to use this color just because the other two pull a little bit too warm on my skin tone. Sometimes I'll mix this one with one of the other ones just to maybe tone it down a little bit, but it does not go on that dark. It's very, you know, muddy and does a good job for contouring in my opinion. Definitely still not my favorite way to chisel out my cheeks though. That would be this one, and it is from Wet n Wild, and I absolutely love this contour shade. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is the Dulce de Leche one. I just love to say that. I could say it all the time. Dulce de leche, dulce de leche, dulce de leche. This does a fabulous job contouring my cheeks. Like, I don't know how I lived before this. CathleenLights is the one that really introduced me to this product, and she would use like the contour from one and the setting powder from the other one, and she talked about that like a while ago, probably a year ago at this point, and I just really didn't like see it. I was like, I'm not really a contour girl. Now I am. This is incredible. Like, it looks really warm, but it doesn't go on super warm. When I put the Rich Amber bronzer on it, it just makes it, you know, look even like 10 times better. I have both of these, you know, on my cheeks right now. It does a wonderful job contouring and chiseling out my cheekbones. Like, oh, it is great. I highly recommend this if you're looking for an affordable contour, or you just haven't been able to find a contour palette or powder or whatever that you like. This one is great. So that is everything. That is my bronzer collection and my contour collection as well. If you like these type of collection videos, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and comment down below which collection you want to see next. I've pretty much done all of my lips. I've done my lipsticks and my liquid lipsticks. So now I'm on to blushes, or my eyeshadow palettes, or my foundations, all of those fun things, my highlights. So leave a comment down below about which one you want to see next so I know. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little notification bell so you don't miss my videos, because if you don't have it on, you won't see them. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else to say. Yeah, that's it. I will see you guys next time. Love you guys. Yeah.